Hello everyone, it's Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do an unboxing on this Ring Alarm Pro. This is the newest model in the 8-piece set. So again, this is the Alarm Pro. It has a built-in Eero Wi-Fi 6 router. Okay, so here is like the base station, but this is also an Eero Wi-Fi router. And we can see here, we got to plug power in as a USB-C. We have an SD card, pairing button. We got a reset button, some lights here on the side, and our Ethernet cables that you will have to plug this into an Ethernet port and plug this into your router coming from your Wi-Fi source. And then this will be your Wi-Fi router for your house. And if you've got other Eero routers, you can connect them to this one to have a network in your house via Wi-Fi. Now, all your devices are going to connect to this right here. And again, through your Wi-Fi system. It's a little bit taller. You can see we can mount it. There's also an external antenna port. Looks like you could hook up an external antenna. There is a built-in battery. Okay, let's measure it. It's a square, about 6 5/8. And this way might be 6 5/8. Thickness-wise, you're looking at about, almost 2.5 inches thick. Now this is the power supply for the router. You can see it's got the same orange, that's USB-C. Now the output of this is 5 volts, 3 amps, 9 volts, 3 amps, or 12 volts, 3 amps. You can plug this into 100 to 240 volts, 50 or 60 hertz. But the router is going to use the 12 volts, 3 amps part of it. We can see this sticks out from the wall about 1.25 inches by about 1.75 inches that way, almost 2 3/4 that way. Now here is the keypad. Now here, and then this is the power supply for the keypad. It takes micro USB. And this is just USB-A out. We can see there's this mount. It's going to mount on your wall, or you can just set it on the table. It doesn't have to be mounted on the wall, but it slides into this mount like this. Now the model number is a 5AT2S7. And the input is 5 volts, 1 amp. Now to plug it in is a little trickier. Again, that's micro USB, so you got to make sure and plug it in one way. It looks like the small side goes down, which will be the flat side sticking up. So you're going to put it in like this. This is how you power up this unit. There. Make sure it's plugged. You can go either way with it, with the cord. Then you're going to slide it into if the cord has to go up, if you want to slide it in this way. Or you could slide it out the back. Yeah, it would definitely slide in that way too. Let's go over some measurements here. This bracket's about 4.25 inches by 4.25 inches that way. The holes to mount it are about 1.25 inches apart. And it's not super thick, about 3/4 inch thick. But again, you'll plug this into the wall with this cable right here. And again, this will only go one way. That will power up the keypad. Comes with a LAN cable, which you are going to have to use with the router. This is one motion sensor, and we've got these tabs. This is how you activate it. When you pull this tab, it activates the battery on the inside. You can stick these up in the corner. There's two-sided tape here. Just peel that off. Put that up in a corner of your room. Here is a range extender. You're going to plug this into a wall outlet. Say you have something that's farther away from the router, put this range extender, because this talks to the router, and then these little devices can talk to this. Now they can talk to this also, but say they're all the way down like at the other end of your house, then you would want to put this range extender at the other end of your house so that these smaller sensors could talk to it, and then that way it would get to your system. Now it does come with 4 of these contact sensors. Again, these have a little piece of plastic. You're going to pull this. That's going to activate the battery in it. Now, what you want to do is, these are not magnetic in the sense that they're going to hold each other. What it is it's for contact. So you're going to put one in like on your door, one in on the door frame. And then when somebody opens the door, like this swings out of the way, this is going to let your alarm know that that contact opened up. Now, you can decide what you want to do with it. If the alarm is armed, it'll send an alarm or send you a notification. And then when the door closes, it comes back and says the door's closed. There is a code here that you're going to scan with your phone to activate it, to set it when you're setting this up. Again, you get 4 of these contact sensors. Now these have also 2-sided tape. Just peel that away and you can stick this wherever. These, well, you'll have to replace the battery once in a while. You don't plug them in to work, but you will have to replace the battery. Now to replace the battery, you just need a screwdriver. You're just going to pry this little part up right here. And it takes 2 CR2032 batteries. And again, when I pull this out, this piece of plastic, it activates both batteries. You do get some screws and anchors for mounting the keypad, and there is a reset key, like a paper clip for resetting the router. Get a little Ring sticker that you can tell people that it's protected by Ring. And we do get a user guide. And one of the things they're telling you is, like, your internet comes into your house, you've got a modem, then this has to plug in with this LAN cable into your modem. And then this is going to be your Wi-Fi router. And then your devices are going to connect to this. Now, if you have another, say you have a wireless Wi-Fi router, you probably want to be using this one now. But if you have another Eero one, you can connect these wirelessly to your Eero and have other Eeros throughout your house. But you could cause interference if you've got another Wi-Fi router plugged into your modem. Now the contact sensors can be placed on windows or doors. You want to make sure there's a maximum of one, don't have more than 1 inch between the 2 contact sensors. So while these do not have to be touching in order for it to work, you don't want more than 1 inch of separation, like when the door opens and closes. You know, it could be relatively, you don't have to have it like super touching. It could be a little bit away like that. And here's the keypad. Here's all the quick reaction buttons. You enter your code in to disarm or arm. Got an away button. So I hope this unboxing video helped. Thanks everybody for watching.